Wilson Castle, a mysterious manor in Proctor, Vermont that was initially built in the late 1800s by Dr. John Johnson and his wife, a woman who was from a wealthy family that lived in England where Dr. Johnson studied medicine. Johnson and his wife, Lady Johnson, moved back to the US from England and with the help of his wife's family's finances, began to build this architectural masterpiece. According to a news article originally published on the 22nd of August, 1900, the castle's estimated cost was around $500,000 in the late 1800s, a price that roughly translates to $15 million in 2023. Wilson Castle's website states that the castle costs $1.3 million to build, which would be closer to $40 million today. Unfortunately for the two, their time in the castle was short-lived, and in the same article it states that the two were forced to sell their home to a man named George K. Cummings of Philadelphia. Mr. Cummings paid $50,000 for the castle, a tenth of the original price according to the $500,000 estimate. Cummings kept the castle until 1914 when he sold it to W. H. Bernard. From there, the timeline of the manor is a bit harder to track. In many modern sources, it is said to have changed hands as many as 16 times until finally Colonel Herbert Wilson bought it in 1939. And it was at this point where the known history of Wilson Castle really begins, as well as its paranormal history. Wilson joined the U.S. Armed Forces in 1941 during World War II, and he went on to retire in 1950 at the rank of colonel. He opened the castle to the public in 1962 and lived until 1981. After his passing, he left the castle to his daughter Blossom, who passed in 2010. The current owner of the location is the daughter of Blossom, Denise Devine, the granddaughter of Colonel Wilson. According to legend, it may be that the ghost of Lady Johnson is one of the spirits that haunts this location, though there is evidence to support that she moved away from the castle before passing away, at least as far as Boston. It's also believed that one of the daughters of Colonel Wilson may haunt the home as she passed away from cancer while living there. Other paranormal investigators believe that this location is a vortex or portal to the spirit world. According to the official site for the location, it states there has been at least one confirmed death that happened inside the castle and a number of mysterious disappearances. John Johnson was native to Vermont and owned the property across the creek from what would become the land where Wilson Castle sits today. He practiced holistic medicine in New York City, and this is where he met Sarah Robbins. It's thought that her family were of royalty or some nobility, although this has yet to be confirmed. Recognizing her family's considerable means, John married Sarah and brought her to Vermont. Once the castle was finished, they moved in and had two children, Wesley and Elliot. Wesley sadly passed of spinal meningitis just 6 months from birth, 2 years before Elliot was born. In 1885, 50 European craftsmen were tasked with building the castle. They hired English workers for the masonry, Germans for the woodwork, and Italians to hand paint the ceilings. This took 7.5 years to complete. There are 115 acres with 19 buildings, and Wilson Castle itself has 13,000 square feet. This consists of 32 rooms, 10 bedrooms, and 11 bathrooms, each room consisting of a different exotic wood, with 84 stained glass windows scattered throughout. The family had a staff of 39 workers. In addition, there were 13 fireplaces and a large furnace in the basement, all of which burned an entire quart of wood per day in order to heat the building. As you might imagine, the cost of running such an estate was exorbitant, and this was all funded by Sarah's parents, who still resided in England. Eventually, the cost of such an estate grew old for Sarah's family, and a letter was sent to John stating that there would be no further support from the Robbins. The next day, John would pack his bags and leave, never to return. Sarah and Elliot stayed in the estate for a short time thereafter, traveling to Boston to stay with Sarah's two brothers, eventually settling down in Greenwich, Connecticut. Many of the items, such as antiques, were given to unpaid staff toward the end of the Johnsons' stay, some of which were auctioned off along with some furniture. Although much of the original furniture is no longer present, there are some original pieces that belong to the Johnsons that still remain to this day. In 1900, the castle was sold to the Cummings, who were from Philadelphia. From there, ownership was passed to several others, even becoming a beauty school sometime in the 1930s, until finally being purchased by Colonel Wilson. It had fallen into the hands of the town of Proctor, who were forced to repossess it due to the beauty school not having paid taxes on it. Colonel Wilson purchased it for $12,000 in 1939, which would be $250,000 today. He traveled far and wide, building and installing radio towers and stations, as well as repairing them. Colonel Wilson's family moved into the castle from New York City, only being open for public tours in 1962, despite still living there. Colonel Wilson's daughter, Blossom, took responsibility for the place once he had passed. It has been passed down to Blossom's daughter, Denise, and remains under her care today. There's a library with table and chairs from the Johnsons and a corner cabinet from the Cummings. In the display cases, there are memorabilia and belongings from Colonel Wilson. There are 2 fireplaces present here, and there would have been a pool table under the billiards lamp, but this was moved to the 2nd floor. An interesting piece of history is that Wilson was the owner responsible for installing electricity into the castle. Consider this the man cave of the 1900s. The drawing room is filled with items brought there by Colonel Wilson. To start, we have a chair from the Ming Dynasty carved around the year 1300. Next to it is the chair given to Colonel Wilson by Pope Pius XII, as Colonel Wilson did work on the Vatican's radio station. According to the staff, the crown jewel case is one of 3 in existence, although they're not sure how it was acquired by Wilson. Within it is blue velvet and 2 globes, each one representing heaven and hell. To the left, you'll see 3 decadent windows of stained glass. The center window is of the River Thames, surrounded by Australian opals. The right-hand window is of music, and the left represents thought or contemplation. Next is the music room, which is octagonal specifically for the acoustics, made with red cherry wood from France. Colonel Wilson has a piano and an electric organ in this room, and looking up will provide you with a view of the elegant paintings of cherubs with actual 22-karat gold. This leads into the art gallery. Johnston spent much of his wife's money on fine art, which he placed in this room. Colonel Wilson contacted artists who would display their art in this room. It's currently used for events and such. Here you can see a Burmese dancer from 1570. To the right, you can see the fountain that was original to the property. Between the music room and gallery, there is a doorway leading to the veranda with a lovely view of the mountains. On display is the radio station that was converted from a barn. You can't see them here, but there are several separate buildings in the woods, which are part of the property as well. Heading back to the main hallway, you can see in the far wall a stained glass window. This window has the all-seeing eye facing the doorway, in order to protect the home and watch over the guests as they come and go. Turning to the left, we have the dining room, which contains an original table and chair set from the Johnsons. To the right of the doorway, there are dinner bells with a nice tone, and the 4 windows represent the 4 courses of a traditional English meal. We were informed that if we stuck our fingers in the mouth of a lion on the fireplace, we could feel incredible detail inside, and we definitely did. It's believed that half of the staff lived on site, and a quarter of the staff lived on the 3rd floor specifically. We were told of some sinister tones to the activity on some parts leading to the 3rd floor, things like swearing and expletives thrown at other investigators. The 3rd floor was filled with a lot of items that just sat for a long time. This area was finished by the 3rd or 4th family that owned it. Eventually it was cleared out, and the items that are here currently are set up for photography and are not original to the house. There's a room intended to be a ballroom, which includes a balcony, and the casket is used for decoration. Here we have a turret, surrounded by windows that contains a creepy baby carriage for effect. See the guest room here, which was Elliot's bedroom initially, with wall color that's believed to be original as well. Next is the bedroom above the music room, which holds rumors of housing John Johnson's mistress, but the true original dweller is unknown. All that is known is that this was not Sarah's room. This room is connected to a bathroom, which has another door that leads to a separate bedroom that belonged to John. This makes the mistress bit even more interesting because the two rooms were linked. The safe in the wall was added by the third family to own the house. They were bankers. This is the largest of the bedrooms. We come to Sarah's room. This room has its own turret or tower, known as the parapet, and is made of Jamaican mahogany. The bed and dresser are both hers and original to the castle. There's a fireplace present, and a fireplace on the reverse side where the bathroom is. It's said that this room has the most paranormal activity in Wilson Castle. Shadow figures have been seen here, as well as strange activity with the curtains, such as them being held parallel to the floor by the wind or nothing at all. Wilson Castle is a diamond in the world of architecture, paranormal investigation, and historic preservation. All of their time and money go to renovations and upkeep. The staff is nothing but kind and welcoming, and we hope to return very soon. There are many rumors, stories, and experiences to have here, so we hope you'll pay them a visit and support this amazing and interesting place.
Do you like people coming here to talk to you?
I don't.
Didn't he say that one guy doesn't like him?
Mm-hmm. Are you protecting the children?
I was 15.
Whoa.
Any ideas for me?
Ideas?
Well, you already moved, didn't you?
Yeah, we're not sure what you're looking for. What can we help with?
Develop.
Your story?
Help develop olives?
Olives? I don't know how to do that.
Develop
For
the
every gallon.
What? Are you giving us a recipe here?
Are you a painter from Italy?
Flashlight.
we have flashlights.
You could have it all.
There's a flashlight.
Ah, it's burning.
Here's a flashlight. I'm not gonna stand up. I'm just changing positions because my knee
This is
hurts.
the camera, isn't it?
What do you want to know from us? It's 2023. A lot has happened since you were around. We can answer your questions.
Sentence, but it's inaudible.
We can answer questions that you have.
I'm out of action.
You are. But if you talk to us, you can get into action again. A little through us.
Work.
There's a lot of work on this house. It's being developed.
I am.
You're working currently?
Every aspect of broadcasting.
Hello.
Are we talking to Colonel Wilson?
Where you draw.
Is this the Radio Tycoon? There's a radio tower across the street.
A way to get it to you.
That's what broadcasting is.
Just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Message.
You get the point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you.
Is Rich sitting in the portal right now?
In the portal.
Get the hell out.
Cut it out, dude. That's nuts.
That one?
Is he okay to be in the portal? Is he safe?
In the portal.
What?
Rich is in the portal right now. Is he safe in the
So much time
Safe for a certain amount of time.
looking at you.
Okay, I just got the chills.
Yeah, I did too.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank
To
you.
me.
Yes, thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you.
What'd you say?
Ha ha ha.
That's
Mm.
kind of funny.
Yes, dude.
That's kind of odd
Do
terminology.
you?
Do I what?
Want? The prize.
I would like the prize. I'm not even sure what it is, but
Quality.
I would love the prize then. You want to ask a question?
Is that what?
What do you have?
I have a camera that records vision to be played back so we can see the same vision later.
17 times?
As many times
As many times as we want.
Only is the I think it said gotta help me, but I'm not quite sure.
I don't know that the camera will help you. It'll help us see you.
The what?
the camera.
Yeah, the camera. This
The thing he's
device
talking about.
I'm holding.
Get in the car.
We will later.
I'll give you a ride.
That's
Yep.
fine. Have you had enough of us? Rich has. Are you good, buddy?
Yeah. What's it saying so far?
Dude,
Well, everything that you said.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know the context. What were you guys asking? Guys, gotta move on.
You want us to leave?
You're making it weird.
Okay, that's fair. It's a little weird.
2929.
Whoa, weird.
Anyone 29 here?
We've heard a lot of past dates, but...
That's a future date.
Right.
Do you know who's buried in the basement?
Those imports.
Whoa. That's... ignorant.
Like, like the people that built this place? Italians? The Germans?
Friends.
Oh. Not that great of friends. If they're buried.
Helps themselves.
Oh, they were stealing from you? Thieves?
I read them the Bible.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't read the Bible. Is that a problem?
We all will. What's your name?
AARP.
This is craziness.
Where you customize the city.
This is good evidence to have, though, to show it can be random
Right.
versus what we had downstairs.
Agreed.
Does AARP make you happy?
That was a little kid talking. Winterport, I think. That was odd, but I'm pretty sure it says Winterport.
It is a little kid talking from Winterport.
I'm young.
You're young? How young are you?
Fiber. Meds.
Are you saying you're 5 years old?
Did you make it past 5? Is down.
For a solid 5 seconds I heard a dude talking, but I couldn't pronounce the words.
That does happen.
Like Italian
Or German.
or German.
I can see it. Clear as day, I can see it.
What are you looking at? What can you see? Can you describe it to us?
Present. You cannot. Installed retirement.
Are you talking about AARP again?
How old are you? 65?
F you, maybe asshole? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it said F you though.
Wow.
Oh, well, there's a Jason apparition behind it.
Bitch,
Wow.
That's pretty.
you like me.
Should we tap him out?
There was another F you. Does that mean you want me to come out?
Yes.
If that means you want me to come out, just pull up the blind for me. Does that mean I'm done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted to check out the organ room since you mentioned organ.
No worries. Yeah, that was
Sweating balls up.
Yeah.
that
Jason, before you went downstairs.
was organ though.
That-
It was. I'm pretty sure it was organ. It also did say. It also did say "f you" a few times.
If I have just.
F you or fuck you?
Fuck you.
Oh.
Don't want to say fuck you.
Oh, just say the word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just say it exactly.
That was the only thing that
Fuck
I
is
was.
like kind of like a iffy hard word, so I usually don't say that often.
Tell us anything. Tell us why you stay. Tell us your name. You could even make a noise.
Maybe you'd like to tell us something about yourself. Maybe give us a reason why you're still here.
Are you in one of these chairs? Can you direct us to your favorite spot in the room? Are you happy here? Can you make a big loud bang if you're happy here? Not the Pope chair. That's not the one. How about Granny's chair?
Gam gam.
Jim Gam's chair. No Gam Gam. Tell us where to go. We wanna interact with you. You don't seem to be interacting with us. We need some guidance.
I have here the EMF detector. Now I do have the lapel mic on. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I think, going to place it right here. I think that can still be seen. But I'm going to be a little bit further away from it. I'm going to be maybe right here. And also, I'm going to have the proximity sensor up here. And let's just sit and chat. Are you with us this evening? You can make one of my devices light up just by going near it, if you'd like. You can let me know at any time if I'm intruding or if I'm not welcome here. I would have you go by this device and make it light up more if I'm intruding, and I'll do my best to respect your wishes and leave. If I'm welcome here, I'd like you to go near this device like this. It can't hurt you. Neither of these devices can hurt you. If I'm welcome, you can just simply go very close to that device and it will make a noise like you saw. It does nothing but detect. It doesn't harm you. It doesn't change anything about you. It can't do anything. It just makes noise and lights up to indicate your presence. Can you knock for me like this? Perhaps you'd be interested in talking to me in Morse code. I know you may be a veteran. My father's a veteran. He was in the United States Marine Corps. Can you maybe speak to your service experience? I respect you if you don't wish to be known. I appreciate you allowing us to be here. Well, I'm not sure that I experienced anything just now, but I would definitely like to continue seeing what happens for the rest of the evening. That's cool. Is that Morse?
No.
You know Morse?
Is there someone playing with that toy in the basket? Can you do it again? Can you make it light all the way up? Just go ahead and touch that metal thing.
It's an airplane in the sky. I assume.
Yep. I'm gonna start recording again.
Maybe click.
Yeah, in the other room.
Yeah.
Is there someone in the other room? It's my stomach.
Can you mess with one of our devices? We really liked when you made the light flash.
It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is?
Wind is blowing outside.
Come on.
And a jet.
We'd really like to know how to address you. Can you tell us your name? My name's Jason. What is yours? That's a little shuffle.
You all look so
Is there someone
small.
in the other room? There's someone.
Can you mess with one of our devices? We really liked when you made that light flash.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is? Can you tell us what year it is?
It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is?
What the hell is that? This is... Can you...
So it's like
We really liked when you made that light flash.
talking over you.
Can you mess with one of our devices? We really liked when you made that light flash. It's a toy.
The click?
Can you tell us what year it is?
It's like someone's talking over here at that year.
Wind is blowing outside. Can you play that into the mic here?
Can you tell us what year it is?
Which one you made that light flash? It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is?
Right there.
It's a toy. That little like sound?
Can you tell us what year it is? So like right when you say, can you tell us what year it is, I hear something go like, or something
I heard
over
that
it.
too.
Yeah.
There's something that's a sound every trip I've had.
It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is?
Yeah,
Sounds like the elbows or something going, ouch, or something.
right at year is when it
Do you hear it?
comes off. That year they come off.
It's a toy.
Can you tell us what year it is?
Oh, I did hear it. I did hear that time.
That's something. Oh,
You really don't hear that?
oh,
That's wrong. Does anybody else hear it? Am I crazy?
No, I heard it actually. I didn't at
The
first.
run just went off.
yeah.
This is one of our devices. I don't
So
know.
it's when he asks, can you tell us what year it is? It's like right after you start talking, I hear something like, it sounds like the obelisk.
It does. That's nowhere near. Oh,
Can you tell us what year it is?
It did it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
It's like a,
Got it on camera this time.
that's awesome. Good job.
Okay.
Did you hear something there? Oops, went back really far.
Did you make that noise? Can you make a noise for us again?
We'd really like to know how to address you. Will you tell us your name? My name's Jason. What is yours? We'd really like to know how to address you. Will you tell us your name? My name's Jason.
Sounds like somebody went up to it and was like
So you
rubbing
heard
out
it
and
that
breathing.
time too?
The breathing?
Yeah, like
It sounds like somebody went,
Yeah. Dude, it was sitting right here.
right at the mic.
say what?
That's where it was.
Do it again.
You're a heavy breather.
Play it again, you mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I hear it,
No.
when you, it sounds
sitting here.
just like the obelisk
I was sitting right here.
saying couch or something. And then when I start talking at the end, I hear something similar, like breathing or
It's
like
literally
the same raspy
breathing
voice.
like around it and like grabbing it.
But I swear to God, I don't know if you guys saw it, that's where it was when it recorded. I never touched it until I shut it off with one finger. So it wasn't me fidgeting with it or anything.
Right. What if it was me?
I would have noticed because the sound was right there.
Is there someone in the other room?
You guys okay to listen to it again?
Sure.
Can you mess with one of our devices? We really like when we make a light flash.
So, from sitting over there, I actually was recording too. I didn't get anything on mine.
Can you tell us
That's
what
even,
year it
that's
is?
weird. Ooh.
What is blue?
What is blue?
It's cold.
Ooh, cold spot.
Oh,
There's spirit here?
Come on in. We welcome you in.
You can walk right by that.
It's okay. Come on back.
Can't see it on camera, but it's lighting up blue.
just walk right up and touch the thing in the middle of the stroller.
There you are. Come in here. It's okay. Come in. We won't hurt you. Come in.
You ever heard that bang?
What's that? Like dragging noise.
What noise?
You know, like a dragging noise. Almost like thunder, but like way like quieter.
I feel like it's
It's the wind.
I feel like it's the wind.
Around the cone.
At least it hadn't been here for a long time.
It's been doing that for a while.
Maybe I just
Oh,
don't
no.
know.
Ooh. We definitely see you in that room. Come on in. Stand right in the doorway for us.
Perfect. You can walk right in here. Take a seat. Chat it up.
Play with the toys.
So that one at the top indicates direction. One's direction, one's on better distance. You're right.
Can you make a noise? So we know you're here?
It was just doing nothing for a long time. Can you bang on something really loud for us?
Yeah, like this?
Jesus Christ.
That's not.
That's a lot of activity.
That's a lot of activity. That's like it's right in front of it.
Whoa.
Hello?
Like the whole screen's lighting up.
Yeah, it's like right in front of it.
Is this you, John? Sarah?
What's that, anyone's stomach?
Yeah. Logan's going crazy.
Okay.
If that's John, can you step away from it? Can you go away from the doorway?
I don't think it's John.
Is that Elliot?
Whoa.
That was Bill Logan again.
Yeah, my son's.
Well, that
The
all
light
was
he was
you.
talking about.
Yeah.
Elliot, are you here with us?
Go back.
For what?
Bye-bye.
The camera?
Yeah, it has been dying. I can't see it. Show me how to do it.
That's me.
Microphone, yeah.
Well, we know you're in that next room. If you'd like to come and see who's in this room here, we welcome you to.
We mean you no harm.
Do you want us to take a Christmas?
What's that?
Do you want? Yeah. I'll take it.
Can you come in here and join us? Sit down, grab a seat. Maybe you'd like to interact with us? Make a noise. Make a noise.
Things going crazy.
It is.
It's going crazy.
The last thing you said. Maybe you just, the happy thing about those cameras is that you can't switch from night vision to regular vision while it's recording.
Yeah, I can't get the color, but I think it gets the gist.
If you were to shut the recording off and start it again in regular vision, I bet you could see it.
Definitely get that.
Yeah.
I can't tell. Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to record it now so it's in color. It's still not the great at capturing it in darkness, but I think it's lit up, man. Skyler, maybe you can record it with your phone.
What happens if somebody was to go out there and like interrupt it?
Well, hello.
I don't like that idea, huh?
Let's switch back to Iowa.
That's full blue at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just went off as the grid is lighting up. It's lighting up like a Christmas tree. Almost every light on it is going.
go over here. Hello, hello. My name is Chris. I have a device here on my left on your dresser that if you can, you can control it and communicate with me using it. Well, hello. Are you in the portal? I won't hurt you. I'm gonna turn the flashlight on, put some light on. And you see? A music box. So when you move, you can make the music box make a sound. It's a pretty song. I also have a device to my left here. If you want to come look at it, you can. It's right here. I'm curious about you. Well, I don't know what. Do you want me to leave you alone? Should I leave the room? I really don't want to leave the room. I want to have a conversation with you. It's 2023. That's the year. Do you know that? Well, I'm getting the idea that you don't want to communicate tonight. Not right now. Yep, you were very quiet. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it then. Okay.
I mean, he's got a mic too, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Two turntables too.
Huh?
Two turntables too.
I got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Where it's at?
You guys are geeks.
Thank you.
Band geeks.